Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Druddigon in the shiny variant in the Open Ultra League here. And we have a team around it with like two very strong Pokemon with XL, of course. We have the Stunfisk, we have the Talonflame together as the backline. This team I think it's actually kind of a decent team that you build around Druddigon. I'm kind of happy with this team. It performed also pretty well. I went 3-1, 4-1 and 4-1, not 3-1, 3-2, 3-2, 4-1, 4-1. And yeah. I could have played a lot of games a little bit better. I had a lot of lag again in those games, which I like. It's always basically the case when league changes, actually. Like, you always basically have lag there, so I'm not really surprised about it. But it wasn't the most fun. I had a lot of desync in the beginning, and that was kind of annoying. And in general, it just felt very clunky here. I forgot to go for the move, but it is fine. If you haven't seen my video on this Pokemon in Great League already, you should check that out. I already posted that immediately when that thing came out. And now we can take a look in the Ultra League. Is it good? Is it like bad? And I kind of want to take a look at the later point of the season again on this thing, when we have the Ultra League available without XL Pokemon, because I think there it's gonna shine even more. Because usually Dragon types are really good in those matters, while right now I don't really think that a pure Dragon type like this has a lot of play. I went in the Open Ultra League version instead of the Remix Cup because I think Giratina and, for example, also the Cresselia is kind of okay for you to deal with. And in general, I like this team a little bit. I like this league a little bit more. Because I like Talonflame a lot. Talonflame in Ultra League, one of the coolest Pokemon, in my opinion, one of the most broken Pokemon, as you're gonna see here, gonna sweep this team. And Talonflame swept a lot of teams for me, and that was pretty nice. The cool thing about Talonflame is also you can just use it in every position. Also, you can get this thing again in the C-Day, which is coming up, like I think next weekend already. So, gonna be very interesting there. And here we have a Stunfisk against us. Stunfisk is literally the worst lead that you can face with a team because basically everything loses now against it. You of course have a neutral matchup usually with your own Stunfisk, unless they don't shield the Rock-type bait there. Okay, they had to go for like some kind of bait because he was in an energy lead there, sadly. So yeah, at least I get both shield there, but I don't think there's anything I can do here in this matchup anymore. So doesn't look too good, sadly. But we can go into our Talonflame and try to Sack Swap there. It doesn't work out, so he can go for the Rock side. Gonna be putting us pretty low, and yeah, still, this is one of the few losses we had. I tried to get to the move there. If I went for the charge move, I think I would have actually KO'd him because we were boosted by one, and then we still might have won this actually. I don't know if he had something in the back still, not 100% sure. Lapras was actually the main reason why I didn't want to build this team in particular, because Lapras kind of seemed like a bigger breaker to this team, but I was actually fine with this G-Fisk. My teams in general are also the team you're gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna be about XL Noctowl. My other team was also a little bit weak against Lapras, but you don't see that too often, and you can still deal with it pretty decently depending on the scenarios you're in. Just like 2 shields against yourself with 0 shields, Lapras will destroy this team. But this should be kind of clear. Here my opponent goes into the Venus, so we can go for a nice farm down. And we should be able to farm all the way down. He goes into a Gyarados. And let's see if our Druddigon can deal with us Gyarados. We have a shield advantage. And we can go for some Dragon Tails. My opponent also runs Dragon Tail. We have the same there. And he gets the Crunch debuff, which is really annoying, but we're gonna KO at the same time. I can farm down with my Talonflame in time, and this is gonna be a good game. We have Gyarados against us again. Here again, with a Dragon type quick move, sadly not the Water Form quick move, which is also not really that good, to be honest. In this league at least, I know a lot of people run that in Master League in the non-XL version there, or non-legendary version. Which I'm also hyped when we get this cup back again, because last time it was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed the last few weeks of the last season, because we had like so many cool cups, and also I think for this season the cups look pretty promising. I think in Sinnoh Cup there are a lot of Pokemon that have some play which you wouldn't really expect, especially like ground types, because you have Bastion and Poison type meta with the Skuntank, though, what's it called, the Toxicroak and the Drapion. So yeah, here again this dude kind of lagged out or whatever. We would have won against us either way, because our team basically kind of would have countered the last Pokemon of him. Depending on the quick move or the charge move that the AMAC had, it might have been a little bit tricky, but we still had the Druddigon to reset the debuff, the potential there, so it wouldn't be that difficult anyway, so it should be fine. Here we see the matchup against an Obstagoon. I think if I had a better AV Druddigon, we would have been able to win this matchup here, but like this, we lose by exactly 1 turn, which gives us a 1 turn of farm with my Talonflame. Oh, I remember this game. This is, by the way, how you shouldn't play this. It looks really good for us right now in this current situation, like it's basically perfect to us. We have a good loaded Talonflame in the back, we have a Gengar against us. We have the Cresselia against us here. Cresselia is sadly only a neutral matchup really, because Cresselia is way bulkier than anything else in this meta. So even with the neutral moves there, it's just gonna hurt a lot, and he doesn't even shield this, which was the right play. I just tried to swap out as well. Get the Incinerate in, which is nice. And this looks really good for us, but I kinda make a mistake because I kinda wanted to play it a little bit risky, because I thought my my actually main thought process of not shielding this here was, I thought I have a Rock Slide stored. Turns out I didn't. I needed 2 more moves, and this is gonna lose me the game. That was just because I didn't pay too much attention there. If I just knew that I needed 2 more moves, I would have shielded there, but I thought, okay, I have a Rock Slide stored, I can just KO this Gengar immediately and still had enough health to get to another Rock Slide against the Cresselia. No risk there, but I thought wrong there. Here we have a Muk against us, goes for the Acid Spray, of course kinda annoying, but we can just go into our Stunfisk there, and he hard counters us with a nice Machamp. Also, I had just such a good game with a team that I had yesterday, and no, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Was very nice, like wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's video gonna be fun, and a little bit spicy. At least one Pokemon is something that you never gonna really see there anymore whatsoever. And also, if you're wondering why my elo is so low right now, I tanked again with like 10 CP Pokemon. Usually I post it always on Twitter, so people who follow me there, like if you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, follow me on Twitter, can get some free dwarf there in the range. I was like at 2,400 something when the 4 sets 0 and 5 with a 10 CP team, so someone, actually the hilarious thing about this was someone copied my post on Facebook and said, oh yeah, this is my new team now. Like, if you have to copy someone's team to look like you're doing something crazy, why are you not going through the process and recreate that on your own with your 10 CP Pokemon? Like, it only showed that my team was 10 CP Pokemon, and someone posted on Twitter saying, oh, not Twitter, on Facebook, and saying, it's my team, whatever. I don't know, that was hilarious. I saw that, I was like, okay, this word is weird. But anyway, yeah, follow me on Twitter if you haven't done that. Also, something that I kind of want to address here right now, because I had like some requests in my emails recently about people asking me if I would play them to Legend for this season for money. I won't do that. I will never do that, no matter how much you're gonna pay me. I'm never gonna play anybody else to Legend. That's not something I want to do. That's something that's, in my opinion, not really cool, especially not for money. Like, if a friend asks me to do like the last builds, I usually also say no. But if it's like really I don't know, like yeah, if it's like in a good situation or whatever, maybe I would do that. But like, no, I don't do that for money. I will never do that. Don't even ask me for that. What I might do is coaching people kind of soon. I definitely want to do that, and I don't know, in like 3-4 months or something like this. Like, not for this season, for the next season. I think of starting going for coaching. Mainly because I then have more time, hopefully, again. And this takes like time. But right now, my day is very busy. I literally have to work 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, yeah, there's not a lot of time right now. So, it is kind of sometimes a little bit tricky. But yeah, that's something that I might do in the future, but I'm never gonna get from anybody like a paid service where I put people to Legend. I know that would be able to. I know that I can make a lot of money with it, but I'm also not like, you haven't seen a single ad on my channel which is like a promoted video or whatever, where I just like showcase some product and get money for that. I had like several requests for that. I wouldn't be like off doing that, but it has to be something I can stand behind, and something like this hasn't happened yet. Like they were like only something that's either fishy or something that has nothing to do with my channel, or there's something that I wouldn't think that is useful, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a sellout channel. Have literally currently not really interested in showcasing anything where I couldn't say, okay, yeah, this is fine. I don't mind this being on my channel. So yeah, that's why you haven't seen any of those promotions, even though I got a request for that. Just in general, like I'm not doing any of those paid services. But yeah, here we're actually gonna be able to farm on with my Talonflame, and Talonflame is just, it's like the best Pokemon. If you want to play a team around Talonflame, Talonflame in the back, Talonflame in the lead can sweep teams. It's just like, if you get this thing rolling and you know how to play Talonflame, it is amazing. Like you cannot go wrong with this thing. It is just completely busted. It's completely broken. It's just too good to be true, to be honest. Here at this point, I thought this opponent most likely has a little bit more spicy team. Kind of remind me of the Tacticals team. And yeah, I was like, most likely I can even do something still with the Dredigon, so I'm just gonna let it live there. Farm him down here, but he actually gets to another move. I really enjoyed Typhlosion. It's actually such a cool Pokemon. I like this Pokemon a lot. Maybe I showcase it as a Wolf kind of soon, I don't know, but it's a Pokemon that I really enjoy to use. Here this Charizard doesn't get to another charge move before I can go for the Rock Slide and put him low, and this is gonna come down still to the wire. We have like only low HP Pokemon. My opponent goes into Tangrowth, goes for a move. I can farm down, and I should be able to go for a Brave Bird afterwards here. And bye-bye Charizard, good game there. Yeah. Again, Talonflame comes in clutch. It's always basically when I build a team with Talonflame, it's Talonflame showcase on how broken this thing is. Here again, against us, we do so much damage, but we still have to shield this Brave Bird. He can swap out here, Shield Avenge, even though he has a bad matchup. He has the Stunfisk now. And I swap out very late, and I have a little bit of a problem here as I have nothing for Stunfisk. I just hope that I get some shields here. I got one shield. He's gonna go for the Earthquake, doesn't care us. And I go for the Rock Slide, which was a stupid play, I think. Yep, I should have just thrown the right move. My opponent goes into the Talonflame, but goes for a shield, and here you see Dredigon shine finally. Bye Talonflame, gets to the move so fast. Maybe I could have gone for the Night Slash there, but I didn't want to risk it for the biscuits. So yeah, my opponent goes for the Earthquake there. Well played. And we can go into the Talonflame, which is kind of in a bad spot now, but we got an extra move through. Maybe if he has something weak in the back, it's just, and there is not a lot we can do. I tried to catch the move here, kind of worked out. I can actually still KO this thing, maybe? Yeah, I can KO this the Jellicent with my Talonflame. It's so strong, but there was still a nice small Stunfisk waiting for me. So this won't happen. Here we have the Mana Boss. I just wanted to catch a move here, and my opponent stays in and throws. I was totally fine with that. It goes into a Jellicent, and I am also okay with that. I don't have to face this Pokemon with my Talonflame then, which I like. I can already get some damage on him. He goes just for some Bubble Beams. He goes for another Bubble Beam. I don't really mind this. I can just go into my Dragon, go for my Night Slash, and do some nice chunky damage there. That's why I like the Night Slash, and you saw it already. Attack Rouse. So I just shield up here, going for the Dragon Claw. Gonna be able to do some damage against this Mana Boss, and the Dark Pulse doesn't really matter too much. We can go for the Dragon Claw here. Does this KO is the question? It does. And what does he have in the back? Cradily. Cradily is actually a cool Pokemon. This is a Hundo maxed out level 50, what my opponent has here. Looking at the CP, it always gets to 2499 if you have a Hundo that's maxed out. I know the XL kill here, not even close. We didn't really have that many events for that thing. So, very cool Pokemon though. And there are like some Pokemon I still need an XL. For example, Skuntank, I'm kind of really trying to get this right now. If you don't have an event right now, which we currently don't have, I basically get this like so often, like the Stunky in the wild, which is really cool. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of difficult to get that. Like I'm already at like 240 or something. So I'm pretty fine there, but it's not really that good either. Let me see. Yeah, I'm 214. I have a lot to trade still, like 3k normal Stunky candy. But I have a Shadow rank 1 Stunky, which I could use, which I'm definitely going to try to use. And this Pokemon is definitely also going to be something that I'm willing to feature. And I actually have 3 Shadow Rank 1 Pokemon that are all good for Ultra League and all XL. One is Lapras, one is this thing, and another one is Drapion, which I'm also going to try to showcase soon. But that's going to be it for the video. Thanks all for watching if you are still here. Good luck in Ultra League. If you haven't checked out my guide to Ultra League, check that out. It's on my channel, one of the recent videos. And take advantage of some of the good teams. I would say something like, I think what my opponent just plays against me was one of the best teams. Wasn't it the Greedent team? I don't know. But I definitely faced one time the Talonflame, Greedent and Scratchy team, which is very good. No, it wasn't Nidoqueen, never mind. Bye bye.